S-a vorbit în presa noastră tefelistă despre articolul, interviu dat de Volodymyr Zelensky, corespondentului revistei Time. Evident că s-a prezentat ciontit și pro-Zelensky. V-am mai spus, agenții de influență ai Ucrainei lui Zelensky sunt mulți în România. Toată lumea vânează agenții de influență a lui Putin, dar ai lui Zelensky nu că nu-i vânează, nu-i arată nimeni. Ce nu s-a spus? Mă rog, în primul rând nu s-a spus că coperta revistei, care trimite la interviu, este sfârșitul jocului, poza lui Zelensky, Endgame, da? Și titlul este exclusiv Zelensky despre Trump, Putin și finalul jocului din Ucraina, da? Bun. Foarte interesant, zice așa, iată ce ne spune corespondentul, ce nu se spune în presa română, da? În spatele biroului său, da, există un spațiu în care se simte ca acasă la el. Zelensky, o cameră mică cu un pat de o persoană și un set de tablouri pe care el le-a ales. Nu sunt piese de muzeu, la bazarul local altele similare ar putea aduce cel mult câteva sute de dolari, dar contează pentru președinte din cauza a ceea ce reprezintă el. Și ce tablouri are el? Povestește asta și le dă și pozele. Cel care atârnă deasupra patului său arată o navă de război rusească care se scufundă în Marea Neagră. Un altul arată trupe ucrainene care luptă recent pe teritoriul Rusiei. Al treilea, tablou, favoritul lui Zelensky, arată Kremlinul cuprins de flăcări. Fiecare este despre victorie, spune el, în timp ce ne înghesuim în spațiu pentru a arunca o privire spre... Ați văzut, mă? Tablou preferat. Kremlinul în flăcări. Cum să vrea, mă, ăsta pace dacă el, tabloul lui preferat este Kremlinul în flăcări? Deci, care este visul lui Zelensky? Ca trupele ucrainene să ajungă la Kremlin, Kremlinul să fie în flăcări. El se vede un fel de Stalin pe invers. Cum să fie, mă, că odată să vrea ăsta pace? Și este o prostie. Deci un om care are în dormitorul lui, cum ar veni, un tablou Kremlinul în flăcări, când se vrea ăsta pace când el are în dormitor, cum să zic, tablou favorit, Kremlinul în flăcări.
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is
Can I-
in big
can I-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times
that there,
thank you
accept
to
that-
American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I wanted this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're
I
saying
said-
you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a
with
ceasefire.
guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what-
That
what
wasn't
this
with me.
means. It
That was with
wasn't with you.
a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
This
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that
is
was with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.